About to get on, people. About to get on.
You trying to mug me off? Oh, shut up. I'm only fucking about, and that. What do you mean fucking about? What? What do you mean what? No, I'm just... Well, don't fucking just. Yeah, you trying to wind me up? I'm not trying to wind anyone up. I'm fucking serious.
What's up, people? What's up? I'm about to come on in. Yes, I'm here. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's been a while since I've been on live. You know, hold on one second. Let me take this out of my ear. It's been a while since I've been on live. Well, we're going to do this. Been on live meaning on Unapologetic Manhood, Kasim Lamar, Manhood, TV Live, my podcast, my platform. It's been a while, but we're going to serve it up this evening. Hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of sounds, what have you, that you just heard. Nice beats. I like that. That's relaxing. I listen to jazz. I listen to hip-hop beats. Sometimes, I listen to neo soul beats. I listen to all those beats. But anyway, this video ain't about what I listen to right now. It's about giving you cold, hard facts. Also, my opinions about things. It's, I'm gonna do about 2 or 3 different things today. But the main event is going to be about what happened in New York and the shit that's keep on rising and rising in New York. Two of my stories is actually based out in New York. But again, like and subscribe to the channel. Don't cost you nothing. And before I go any further, you make sure if you have any questions or statements you want to put on, throw it in the comments. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how you feel about what I'm about to talk about. So we're gonna get into it real quick, guys. Again, like and subscribe to this channel. I'm actually, before I get there, I'm going to share this to my Twitter real quick. Then we're gonna go forth. Hold on 1 second, guys. We're gonna break these stories down. Let me actually share this. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Again, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. Before I go into anything else, I want to talk to the latest situation on Mystical, the rapper, the 52-year-old rapper, getting caught up again. We're going to read this article real quick. But again, let me share this. Let me share this video on my Twitter. I don't know why I keep on saying that. Yep. Yes, indeed. Let me take it out real quick. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let people come in. It was 2 or 3 people when I'm gonna let people come in. Hopefully, I get somebody coming in. But I'm sharing this with my little Twitter account. I hope I'm saying that right. I believe Twitter probably been the first social media I ever had. You know. Yeah, boy, what's going on, people? Again, we got 3 stories that we're going to talk about tonight. This first story I'm about to talk about, Mystical, the rapper, it's an update. It's details on what this so-called, what the victim was talking about. The other 2 stories come out of New York. Man, I can have content on New York and what's going on with the crime wave and everything else in the last 2 years like no other. To be honest with you, I should be on this bad boy all the time, at least having 3 to 4 videos a day. But hey, I do a lot more than this, so that's why I don't. But we're going to get into it. Let's read the article. Hold on. Boom. Let me get to the article, okay? So I did a video, I think 2 days ago about Mystical. But I just found out a few minutes ago about the situation with Mystical and, the details of what the rape is, the woman that got raped was telling the police. All right. Hope you guys can hear me well. Let me see. The woman that got raped. Okay, I got it. It's going. I've been having some technical difficulties lately. Okay, Teller, that's Mystical, 51 of Preeville, was arrested and booked Sunday afternoon on first-degree rape, simple robbery, felony domestic abuse, battery by strangulation, and other counts in the suburban Baton Rouge parish, sheriff's deputies said. Teller has faced sexual assault. Okay, I read all that before. I want to tell the details of what the woman was saying. So, okay, here we go. Trying to find exactly what I was reading on here. Love it when they want you to look for it. Okay, okay, I think this is it right here, but okay, let's read it. At some point, the affidavit said he picked up a pair of scissors and told her he would F her up and that she would need medical attention. The victim also told deputies he spit on her face and threw rubber alcohol on her because she had bad spirits that needed to be cleansed. What in the hell? Given the earlier threats, the woman said she intentionally was too fearful to tell him not to rape her, but eventually did tell him no as she was crying from the assault. These women are off the hook. And these agent of chaotic dudes that they like. Teller 2000 Tellers. They keep on calling them Tellers. That's his actually real name. It's Mystical. The rapper is what most of us know him by. Let's Get Ready sold more than 1 million copies on the strength of his hit song. He was nominated for 2 Grammy Awards. Okay, all right. 2003, Teller pleaded guilty to forcing a woman to perform what a judge called continuous sex acts. That's when him and his crew did they, rape that woman. I'm surprised he only got that many years. And doing shit like that, you would think it'd be 20 to 30 years, especially in the, down south. But okay, let's get it to where it was at. Hold on. Okay, so the woman did not steal any money. The attack was videotaped. Okay, damn, they videotaped the attack. What a idiot. That wasn't too smart, wasn't it? So yeah, I wanted to tell you, the man put rubbing alcohol on her, saying that she was spirit before he even raped her. And this is insane how people are. But I wanted to just put that on the forefront on what I read today. And I did a video on it, and then some of the subscribers that I know that's on my own content, we was talking about it and everything. And I just wanted to get an update on what occurred for what she said, and hopefully, it'd be evidence on whatever she said, or if it's not evidence, he'll be a free man. That's the way the court system should work. But let's get back to these 2 main articles I want to talk about. I'm going to tell you guys, man, I talk about a lot of simp enforcers, a lot of beta males, a lot of son husbands, what you call a lot of Pookie and Ray Rays. I talk about that a lot. And I've been talking about that for the last, 3 years or something like that, 2-3 years. And I talk about it because most of these men are being raised usually 85 to 90% of the time in a single mother household. And most of these men are raised to be these son husbands, these simp enforcers, these feminists, these beta males, beta males, simp enforcers, just about the same thing. These Pookie and Ray Rays, and they're raised usually chaotic. They raised to worship not the Most High, but the woman. And it don't matter what type of woman that's raising them. No matter what type of woman they protecting, that's what they raised to do. Point blank. But I want to get this article in New York with this woman, and I'm gonna look this up. I got it right here. This woman, man, she's about, I don't know, maybe these guys are incels or what have you, but this woman lowered more than about 3 to 5 men to get robbed in a Bronx hotel. But when you see this woman, you're gonna be like, what in the hell? But you could barely see it because they're not showing her face. I'm surprised they're not showing her face in many different things. What I mean? She is she's an accuser. It's crazy you can't get images of those people. Let me see, maybe you can. I'm gonna show you this woman, right? I'm gonna try to get a big picture so you can see it and everything. But this is the woman that was lowering these incels, what they had to be, these betas to a damn probably motel somewhere in the Bronx. This is the one. Hold on. Let me share this with you guys. Hold on. Please like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Let's get it going. Unapologetic manhood. Let's get it going, guys. Here we go. Yeah. It's this woman right here. This woman right here. How the hell you let a woman like this lower? Look at this. And she's supposed to be in her 20s. How you let a woman like this lower you anywhere? I'm trying to find this out. Like, what the hell was going on? Like, what's going on in your mind that you let a woman look at what it says. As a matter of fact, let me flip it back in here. Hold on one second. A woman lured men to NYC hotel where cohorts robbed them. Like other guys was there, like her partners, and robbed them. I think it was two other guys, gunmen. So we're gonna read about this. Crazy. Make sure you like and subscribe, people. Okay, woman luring men to Bronx hotel where cohorts rob, duct tape them, and sex scheme. Cops. Look at this. They're not showing the men. I guess these are the two dudes that was helping her. These are two dudes. I'm not for sure. Maybe the actual so-called victims. Because I really don't want to call these guys that let a woman. Look, they said a 20-something woman has been using Facebook to lure men to Bronx hotel. It's probably a motel. Where two armed cohorts then robbed the trio of victims. The trios of victims, cops say. I guess it was like three guys then that she convinced to go to a hotel to see that, to be with that. I don't even know if she looked good. It's a hard case for a woman to bring me to a place I've never been in. And I've been like this since my early 20s. Investigators are looking at 5 such robberies between July 7th and Tuesday. Damn, she was busy. In less than a month. Once both the woman and victim are inside of the hotel room, the female instructs the male to take a shower, and while he is in the bathroom, she lets into the hotel room another female and a male, the NYPD said. Wow. While the victim when the victims exit the bathroom, the second female and the male both display firearms. So it's another female and a male. Okay, so those must have been the victims over there that I saw. The male both displayed firearms at the victims and threatened to shoot him. The 3 robbers then used duct tape to blind their victims and remove personal property, including the clothes that the targets are wearing, as well as cash and cell phones. What it says, no injuries required. Hospitalizations were reported in any of the incidents. I'm surprised that the guys is actually even reporting that. That's embarrassing, letting a woman like that lower you into a damn hotel. But more than likely they are incels. The first, in my opinion, the first incident happens around 6:30 p.m. July 7th, when a 31-year-old man was robbed at his cell phone. Of his cell phone, wallet, and debit card inside the Weller Hotel at 1162 Weller Avenue, cops said. The second crime occurred around 12:40 a.m. July the 7th, when a 31-year-old man was robbed inside the Crown Motor Inn at 3320 Boston Road. The third incident happened the next day when a 48-year-old man was robbed at Friendly Motor Inn, like all these rusty, dusty ass hotels. It seems to be Crown Motor, Friendly Motor. The robber took his debit and credit card, clothing, and car keys. They then ran up $3,000 of charges on his cards. Cop said, "Look who lowered them in. Look who lowered them in. There got to be some incels. Look at this shit. You got to be nuts. Them dudes really needed to have it. If you ask me, they really needed to have it. I can't believe this shit. I can't believe it at all." Okay, man. Yeah, I mean, and then it's just a situation where you would think, where why would you even do that? Why would you even put yourself in a situation where people, I'm telling you, people are desperate. I don't know why, because they could get something a little bit better than that for cheap if they needed to. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So let's hit this. This is the main event of everything. I want to talk about this because I see many people always griping about how what's going on with the society, why kids are the way they are, why parents are the way they are, why the systems, being as though the school system, public school system, being as though the government, the state, these so-called leaders around you, why people are like this. Because people are in this victim mindset. They want to talk about everything that's not helping the American people. Violence is up way more, being as though we're supposed to have all this technology where people are supposed to be afraid. But no, police is not out like they used to be. Kids, single parent homes is all over the place. Nobody want to talk about that, where that can be the biggest problem in the world. I think it is one of the biggest problems. I'm going to say top two. And we still playing games like we don't know what's changing in society in order to be around certain people. This is why I'd rather be an entrepreneur. I'd rather work for myself than work for anyone. If I got to be around certain people to be, to have, these boys, especially these boys, grow up the right particular way. If I got to be the person where I got to go to someone else to get things, going, I got to, always answer to somebody else. I don't want to do that, because a lot of these people that you will answer to, it's not helping the situation, because they're only helping their situation, in my opinion. And again, it's violence everywhere. It's violence in these cities that promotes confusion, that promotes trauma in the household, single parenting, and we think this is a subject that shouldn't matter. This is a subject that we should leave it alone. As I said earlier in the video, we at a place now, we at a society now where a lot of these Generation Zs, very young millennium males and females, are losing their mind. People dying over the dumbest things in the world. No loyalty, no respect. But when it's time to talk about who raising these children, who raising these Pookie and Ray Rays, who's raising these simp enforcers, who's raising these son husbands for who I'm about to talk about now with this video. The reason why you see the title and you see the thumbnail, what have you. We don't want to talk about that. Because especially in this system, the system, even and it's a system will give the child to the mother 80 to 90% of the time. No matter how she is, how vindictive she is, it just don't matter. They will give it to the woman unless she's a cold-hearted drug addict, or she just, this being a delinquent, like completely to the, to the child, the abuse all over. And the father might get that child. I don't know about you guys, but I know many men are taking care of their kids. And if they not have their kids all the time, they're trying to have their kids all the time. But the government, the state, and the mother is doing whatever she possibly can to not give that child, at least have custody with the father. It's not because most of the time, statistically, if you want to be really, really statistical about this, it's not because the child is in danger of the father for the most part, because statistically, usually the child is endangered by the mother's boyfriend and or husband. Statistically, But again, we don't see that. We don't want to see that. But it's absolutely accurate. We go about the reason why we don't see that, and especially when it comes to the government, the court system, whatever, because child support is, I think, a $60 billion a year corporation. $60 billion a year. And only less than 20%, I think it was like 12 to 15% women pay child support. And out of the women that pay child support, only out of that 15%, only about 2 to 3% pay more than $400 a month. Only 2 to 3%. So the man that gets the most money, that's who's not going to get the child. The man that can provide the child financially, he's not going to get the child. So we determine that by the money situation. So we're going to get that to the mother. But now, for the last 30, 40, 50 years, we see how rough this society has been on children and men. How the kids are, got to see a psychiatrist because they're full of trauma. Full of trauma. And we have an incidence for the last, 5 to 10 years, but it's 2 to 3, 4 years. Boys, girls are going nuts. And all those almost 400 videos that I got, I asked these people, look it up and see if these kids, or I say a comment like, I guarantee that boy or that girl don't have a real man in her life that grew up, that he or she grew up with. I guarantee that. We're gonna check this out. I'm actually gonna show you a video first, And then we're going to do we're going to search it on videos, and we're going to do a lot of article reading as well. So we're going to get it here. Hold on one second. Here we go. Is this one that's just anything? Yeah, I got a lot on this, so we're gonna be here. I got a lot of details on this. Let's go to the pretty
McDonald's
reporter.
employee Matthew Webb.
That something could happen like that over something so simple as food, like that's crazy.
Sources tell CBS 2 a female customer complaining about cold fries was FaceTiming with her son during the disagreement. Witnesses say within minutes, the 20-year-old showed up to the bedside restaurant and got into a verbal altercation with the 23-year-old employee. The argument spilled outside, and that's when Webb was shot in the neck.
Cold French fries should not result in a shooting. At the end of the day, it's gun violence all over this country, particularly in this city, that has to be brought under control. And fast food restaurants are not the safe havens they used to be.
Attorney Sanford Rubenstein represents the family of Crystal Nieves. The 19-year-old was killed in January while working the overnight shift at an East Harlem Burger King.
I did a video on that young lady too. I did a video on her.
The suspect, who was later arrested, allegedly demanded money, then shot and killed her.
Our family is not doing well. It's a tragedy they will never get over.
There have been other attacks against fast food workers this year. In March, an East Harlem McDonald's employee was stabbed multiple times with a box cutter while trying to break up a fight. And in July, 3 women violently attacked Belfry's workers with glass bottles when told extra dipping sauce would cost them less than $2. Fast food employees in other establishments have been on edge.
That's why I don't want to work at night. I told my boss, if you want to pay me like $100 per hour, I'm not going to work. That's it's crazy.
Sources say the suspect in this case has at least a dozen prior arrests, and charges are
Sorry about
currently pending. His mother will not be facing any charges. Live from
We're gonna get it. We don't get in that. His mother's not going to face any charges. We're gonna get into it and everything. We're gonna read these articles and everything. We really gonna get into it. All right. So let's look at one more source right here, and then we're gonna get into the actual article. As a matter of fact, let's go right now. Let's get it in. Hold on a second, guys. Let me share this article with you guys. It's been so many articles on this. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me see here. Okay. Mom of McDonald's worker shot over cold fries, restraint as son clings to life. Sorry about that. It's hard to get that out. The mother of the McDonald's worker who was shot in the neck in a dispute over cold French fries told the Post Wednesday she hasn't been able to get any rest as her young son battled to stay alive. I'm really not ready for this. This is the mother of the McDonald's worker. The mom, who didn't share her name, said a Brooklyn Brookdale hospital where her son Matthew Jermaine Webb, that's the victim's name, has been in critical condition since the shooting on Monday. What am I? Because I'm just looking at that. Okay. It's just a shooting on critical conditions since the shooting on Monday. I'm just going back and forth with so many flashes in mind. My mind is not stable. I can imagine. Webb's mother says she thinks she needs more strong family around me, as she prays for her son 23 and waits for updates. Hope he can make it. At the hospital Wednesday morning, the distraught mom asked a pastor to pray with her son in the hospital room. I barely get any rest. Okay. She declined to update the post on the condition of her son, but police said he remains in critical condition as of Wednesday morning. This is the boy, the young man, I should say, that got shot over fries. I'm trying to find. We're going to go into details on what happened, whatever, on it. Webb was working in the McDonald's at 150. Okay, this is where we at. And 1531 Font Street in Bed-Stuy Monday when he was allegedly shot by Michael Morgan, 20, around 7 p.m. on the sidewalk around the train. And for what I hear, is a very busy with it block over there for what I'm hearing. I guess this all his family members, whatever, friends, what have you. This the McDonald's. Morgan, 20, was charged late Tuesday with attempted murder and criminal possession of a weapon, authorities said. His girlfriend, Camille Dunlap, 18, Morgan's girlfriend, the shooter's girlfriend, was charged with 2 counts of criminal possession of weapons after she admitted to cops she handed her viewed the gun. Law enforcement source said. I guess she took the gun. She took the gun to hide it. She's a ride or die. That BMT means baby mama terrorists. But a lot of these moms are raised by a lot of these son husbands, a lot of these agent of chaotic women. The alleged shooter came to the McDonald's after his mother, Lisa Fulmar, got in a tiff with Webb after she was served cold fries. This a grown mother. The 20-year-old that shot the 23-year-old, his mother started the whole beef. The baby mama terrorists. Let's get it. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me put this in. I'll see. Let's see here. Hold on one second. Let me get back to what I was looking at. Okay. So, Fulmar began hassling workers over the fries, and when they laughed at her for asking to speak to a manager, her son stormed into the restaurant in his mother's defense. She told the Post in a exclusive interview at some point Webb went outside of the restaurant and was then allegedly shot by Morgan. Officer investigates saying the shooter. This is not the mother, guys. I just want that. I don't think that's the mother. I don't think so. Okay, my son is just saying that he got to do what he got to do. Yeah, this is what the son said. He said he got to do what he got to do, and the victim came after him, and whatever happened. Fulmar said. This is who are around our children. This is why our kids is acting the way they act. We got these Generation X and Millennium mothers and so-called fathers. Not all of them, but it's a lot of. Not all of them, but it's just. I ain't gonna say it's most of them. Maybe it's just about. It's close. Raising these children to have no accountability, to have no substance of what's going on up here. It's all about them. Sorry about that. It's all about them. That's who it's all about. You got to be kidding me if you believe your son had to do what he had to do. Well, he couldn't fight. But why would you bring your son into that situation? Because I don't give a shit what none of y'all say. This mother know what her son is about. This mother know if her son is about this life. And from his prior arrest that I'm going to read more of, you know what he's about. Let's keep reading. Hold on. Let me get to where I was at. Okay. Law enforcement sources noted the victim had no prior arrest like her son, and there is no indication he was carrying a weapon when he was shot. Morgan has been previously arrested several times, including for grand larceny in 2019 and assault and death of service in 2018. Yeah, these motherfuckers raising Pookie and Ray Ray. So let's be honest. They are this, and the system want that. They like that. They like that. They want your community's crime ridden. This is why they promote all degeneracy in our communities. This is why they do it. And a lot of you follow your zaddies, your government daddies. You follow everything that he brings to you. This, like I said in one of my on my Facebook, put on my wall on how these people are legitimately not caring about stopping the cycle of degeneracy, the cycle of a effed up culture. They're not trying it because it's all about the adults and not all about the children. That's what I see. People be like, well, why the kids is not here? Why the kids? Because the parents is like, who cares? Just stay in the house and I'm going to go to work, or they're not at work, or I gotta live my life. And doing the same thing, more than likely their mothers did. Doing the same thing. Doing the same damn thing. Hold on one second. Let me get back here. Okay, let's keep it going. Is there any more? Okay, so here's another story. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share another video. Stop this. And I'm going to share another video. Hold on one second, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel. All right. Please like and subscribe to the channel because it don't cost you anything. Okay. Is this it? Okay. Let's go for it. So is it something else? Here we go.
A worker is hospitalized after being shot in the neck outside of a McDonald's in Brooklyn. It apparently happened after an argument over food. CBS 2's Natalie Beveridge is live outside the restaurant Bed-Stuy with the latest. Natalie?
Well, hi there, Cindy and Mary. The latest update from police is that 23-year-old employee is still in critical condition. Now, the McDonald's here is back open. We tried to speak to some of the employees. They're not allowed to tell us much, but they say he's a good guy, a good kid, and they also say they were all on edge coming to work here today.
That something could happen like that over something so simple as food, like that's crazy.
He was working at work? This happened at work? It's kind of sad because not attending, he's trying to make a living.
Video shows the crowd form outside of a McDonald's on Fulton Street last night. Police say a 23-year-old fast food worker was shot around 7:15. It all started when he was approached by a female customer who sources say was mad her fries were cold and began arguing with the employee. That argument moved outside, and that's when sources say the woman called over her 20-year-old son to, quote, take care of the problem, who then pulled out a gun and shot the employee in the neck. He was rushed to Brookdale University Hospital. Police say the 20-year-old son...
Take care of the problem. Take care of the problem. What you think when they mean take care of the problem? Why would you have your son? I don't care if it's a situation, and we're going to read an article what she's trying to give all the excuses of what they do. There's no accountability with these baby mama terrorists. No accountability at all. You can't tell them nothing. They want to do what their mother did and before them and their grandmama did before them. They want to keep on promoting chaos and disorder to the communities, and that's why you call them terrorists. So anyway, like I was saying, why would you get your son? I don't care when you get into a situation, you know, the kids in there cursing you out, this and that, third. Why would you get your son involved with it? But as I read his priors, you would see why. Because she knew something was he was going to go overboard. That woman knew that. That woman knew that. These women be knowing. They know, these baby mama terrorist women know about their kids, especially their boys, those son husbands that they be raising. Their son husbands that they be raising. And I want to make it clear, I'm not just talking about the low income housing women, whatever you want to call it. It'd be the so-called hardworking women, the educated women, I got 2 or 3 jobs women too. Be raising son husbands to be beta male simps or Pookie and Ray Rays. I see it all the time. Women making 80, 90, 100K a year. Son got all the brand sneakers, all the whatever you want. Playing basketball, football all year round, whatever. But he can't be around real men. He got to cater to his mama. He can't really have no real girlfriends because she get jealous. That's his son husband. Yeah, that's his son husband. Let's keep this video going.
Son was taken into custody.
I'm deeply concerned. My children have come to this McDonald's over the years, and from time to time I have meetings in this McDonald's, and it's sad. It shows that we're in a level of crisis in the city.
My daughter wants to work in fast food. She's 17, and I'm scared of things like that. It's horrible. You can be angry and say, hey, I didn't get my order right, but to shoot someone?
This man works next door at another fast food spot. He says he's thankful his boss recently installed a glass barrier to protect them, but says staff are still scared.
I'm a worker. He called me today and he know what I work for.
Because of this?
Yeah, because of that stuff. They're scared. That's why I don't want to work at night. That's what boss.
Yo, I don't know why a lot of you New Yorkers are still living out there. I just don't know why. I mean, if you and you're, again, 25 and under, you in that Generation Z, you want to party and do all this other stuff, I kind of get it, but it's a very unlawful place. There's too much shit going on over there. People want to come, my lady wanted to come visit New York. I really don't want to come visit New York. Don't really want to come visit DC. Don't really want to go visit Philly. Don't really want to go visit none of these very liberal cities. For great reason. For great reason. Let me share this article with you guys, and we're going to see we're going to hear the baby mama terrorists talk about what happened. Let's go. Mother defends. Okay, here we go. All right. So you hear mother defends son accused of shooting McDonald's worker in the neck because fries were cold. There was no reason for him to go outside looking for somebody. Mother say of the injured McDonald's employee. No accountability. None of these women have no accountability. I don't fucking care. Fuck all. I don't care. They have none. Hold on a second. This is horrible. Hold on. Let me turn that off. This is horrible. These delusional, chaotic women don't none. Especially in the so-called community. It's always somebody else's fault. A mother is defending her son who's been accused of shooting a McDonald's worker in the neck because her fries were cold. Lisa Fumore, the baby mama terrorist, 40, grown ass woman. That she's a millennium, but she's like a older millennium. That she talked to my son with the cops, and that he is just saying that he got to do what he got to do. She claimed the McDonald's worker came after him, and whatever happened. I hope I don't have to pay for this shit. Oh, I have to pay for it. No, this is not happening. Let me check another article, guys. Mom defending. Okay. Oh, let me see if let's see. Hold on a second. You gonna do this to me too? Okay, I'm really not ready for this. Wait, this is the article I had before. Hold on. This is 6 hours ago. She declined to update the phones. No, this is it. I want to read the article that I was reading before. No, that's not it either. We're gonna find it, guys. Who do you have? Six hours ago, let me see. 7 hours ago, let me see. Maybe it'll be this one. Okay, maybe it's this one right here. Okay, Michael Morgan, that's the 20-year-old who was charged with the attempted murder and criminal possession of a weapon in the shooting outside of McDonald's in Brooklyn. Also, he got his little future baby mama terrorist girlfriend involved too by giving her his gun, and she took it like an idiot because more than likely these kids wasn't around real men in the household at all. Right? And then you would get these women that's going to say, well, it's no real men. Well, because you're taking who you like. That's why it's no real men. You're taking who's going to give you trouble. You're taking who's going to give you the excuse not to be the mother and the woman that you should be. You're taking them. You're taking Pookie and Ray Ray. You're taking these simp data, these simp enforcers that tell you what you want to hear. You're taking these dudes that got multiple baby mamas. You're taking the project because you think you could build, man, when you can. Most of y'all ain't even built yourself. Maybe financially, but that's about it. You know? Okay, McDonald's employee Matthew was shot in the neck during a confrontation. The shooting, I really want to. Okay, the mother of 20-year-old man the mother of the 20-year-old man who allegedly shot a McDonald's employee in the neck during the argument over her cold fries, claimed it was self-defense and says she doesn't know how he had a gun on him. That's a super lie. His priors that I'm gonna read to you guys a little bit later in the few, she knew. That woman knew. She ain't called for nothing. That's a bold-faced lie. If it was like the old school mothers and stuff like that, and they know their kid never. The most real mothers ain't never calling their kids for their battles anyway. Real mothers don't want their kids to go to prison for the stupid shit. So again, this is why I call these so-called mothers, especially today, a lot of them, baby mama terrorists. Because they do shit like this, involve their kids in dumb shit like this. And the kids that they know already mentally unstable, they're son husbands, you know? Michael Morgan was taken into custody shortly after the Monday evening shooting outside Brooklyn McDonald's that left 23-year-old Matthew Webb clinging to life. Morgan was charged late Tuesday. Okay, but Morgan mother Lisa Fomar told the DailyMail.com that her son was acting in self-defense and that the McDonald's employee was still on the clock when he left the restaurant. From a lot of stuff, we're going to get into it, and went looking for her son following the spat. I could believe that, because I believe the kid that got shot in the neck was raised by a baby mama terrorist too. No real man in his house to tell him, to let him know to stay your punk ass at your job and stop fucking with people, especially people that's as mentally unstable as you are. But Morgan mother Lisa Fomar Deli that said was attacked. So okay. The tragic event unfolded around 7 p.m. on Monday, shortly after Phil Moore and the employee got into a heated argument when she returned to the fast food joint in Bedford-Stuyvesant to complain about being cold fries. Fomar 40 said she was on FaceTime with her son, who soon showed up at the store and stormed inside to defend his mom. Despite her pleas to stay away, to stay away because she said she didn't want him to get into any trouble. So if she didn't want him, let's hold on one second. So if she didn't want him to get in any trouble, why are you FaceTiming your son? Like, why are you FaceTiming your son? You don't want him to get in trouble, right? What is the problem? Why are you getting yourself into this situation? This is ridiculous. So the moral of the story is this woman is going to keep on doing what she's going to be doing, and we're going to keep on valuing of these single moms that's no matter how they treating their kids and how much trauma their children is growing up with, we're going to keep on putting them on a pedestal. Keep on putting them on a pedestal. Okay, more. Hold on a second. That's funny. Hold on just one second. Oh. Okay. Morgan, let me see. Here we go. Morgan and one of the employees, Webb, got into a dispute of their own inside the restaurant that moved at some point, spilled outside, and result in Morgan allegedly shooting the victim. I'm pretty sure Morgan said, "Come outside." That's how they talk. Come outside. Come outside. And his stupid ass went outside. Because again, we are raising simp enforcers. We are raising feminine-minded young boys in the Generation Z and coming up. The young millenniums, they are feminine, and this is not by, circumstance. Is being done inadvertently in this society to feminize these boys as much as possible. Yeah, I think this shit is the way it is now. Right now, as we speak, wait another 2 or 3 years, 5 years. Just wait. Because again, we're going to keep on promoting victimhood, single motherhood. We're going to keep on promoting you don't have to have a nuclear family like we do. This is going to keep on happening. It's going to be more and more simp enforcers, Pookie and Ray Rays, making babies with these baby mama terrorists. And the kids, the babies are going to be screwed. This is going to keep on happening. Spilled outside. Morgan allegedly shooting the victim in the neck. Morgan was later arrested and Webb remains in critical condition. at Brookdale University Hospital. This is his somebody holding his head. Michael, this didn't even have to happen. That boy shouldn't even went outside. This man shouldn't even went outside. It's too much shit going on. I don't want to show this right here. This is that y'all see here. Morgan mother told Daily that her son had left the store and 10 to 15 minutes had passed before the McDonald's employee came over to her and asked where her son was before walking out of the store. Wow. I kind of believe that, but I kind of don't. But again, you started the whole thing, lady, putting your son in your business. You started the whole thing. But again, I know many women that will agree with this statement because many of these baby mama terrorists is all around you every day, especially in town I live at. He went looking for my son. She said the next thing you know, maybe like 10 minutes later, you heard a gunshot. So I ran to the door. Former added that her son and his girlfriend were at the nearby chicken spot to get food when the McDonald's employee allegedly went looking for him. Morgan's girlfriend, Kimberly Dunlap, 18, was also charged following the incident. From I told, okay, she said, I talked to my son with the cops. My son is just saying, okay, we already heard that. I'm trying to get to the part where she was actually arguing with the kids. You know what I'm saying? She was actually arguing with the kids. She wasn't arguing with girls, and then the Webb kid jumped in. She was arguing with the girls about the fries and stuff like that. But I don't really want to go into that. I'm just going to show you this. So you ain't gonna believe this part. This kid actually was involved. Hold on. This is gonna be the last thing we do. Hold on a second. Here we go. This kid right here. He was the McDonald's. Look, man accused of shooting NYC McDonald's worker over cold fries slapped with a 2020 murder charge. So again, this mother knew all what Mike Morgan was about. This baby mama terrorist knew it. But hey, guys, she's not getting charged with anything. No accessory to this shit, starting trouble, no nothing. She's not, and there's been many stories where these women are not getting charged that started the whole shit. This is why I don't understand you simp enforcers, husbands not getting your mind right to get away from that diabolical demon that raised you and that you date all the time. Because it's doing you harm. Point blank, it's just not doing nothing to make you a better person. This kid, Michael Morgan, that shot this kid. This 20-year-old boy should be worried about making money, worried about his future the best way he possibly can. But how can he when he never had a real man in his life? His mother, Pookie, had a lot of a lot of swag. So let me get pregnant by him. They don't be thinking, oh, he could be a great father. They don't. Not at all. Let me see. The 20-year-old man charged with the shooting over cold fries confessed to murder Wednesday in a separate 2020 slam, police source said. He confessed it. Woo! Yo, I don't know how y'all live in New York, man. Yo, y'all pamper these fucking criminals lately and for a long time for what I'm hearing. Like, this is crazy, man. I don't know. Y'all gonna keep on voting for these fake leaders, these motherfuckers that all they do is, do things do gestures. Everything is a gesture. No real change, no nothing. Symbolic gestures. That's all. That's all they care about. And that's all you people care about. The community. Okay. Who is facing Michael Morgan, who was facing, okay, here we go. We already did that. Was also slapped with the murder and criminal possession of a weapon charge over an October the 21st, October the 21st, 2020 killing, cops said. Morgan, 20, allegedly killed Kevin Holloman. I guarantee that's another black man. I guarantee. Who died from 3 gunshot wounds at 771 Herkimer Street in Bed-Stuy, not far from the McDonald's at the center of Monday's shooting. Look at the kid. Look at the way he dressed. He got his Jordans on. At least he got his Jordans on. Look. That's trying to tell me, growing up in a single household with no real man in his life is acceptable in the community. Man, please, you better kill yourself if you think that shit. This is why I have to do things myself. This is why I have to make sure that I'm living, I'm happy into what I'm trying to change in this world. I cannot do it with people that's not looking for real change. I cannot do it around these people. I got to get away from most of these people, and I'm doing it. I'm trying to do it because I see the people that really want real change, and I see the people that just really want more symbolic gestures, want more video time, more airtime of what they do on social media. That's why there's no real changes being done. Look at this dude. And this is what they do. The system want more of these guys, more Morgan, more Matthew, the web kid that got shot in the neck. They want more, making bad decisions, making emotional decisions. They want more of them. Society, all of them. These fake pro-blackity blacks, all of them. They don't give a shit. As long as they keep on getting money from all this victimhood that they're gaining. Like people like Tariq Nasheed and Umar Johnson and many more. Morgan stormed the McDonald's after his mom, Lisa Fulmer, began questioning workers about cold French fries. Okay, we read all that. But this is it, guys. This is what it is. And hopefully one day we'll get it. We will actually want real change. But I don't really see it happening. Especially if we keep on putting these demons on a pedestal of ruining our kids mentally before they even get a chance to even grow into a person. This is going to keep on happening. But anyway, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Talk to you a little bit later. I'm going to be on live Friday. I'm going to do some videos tomorrow as well. So be on the lookout for much new content. And please like and subscribe to my channel. Peace.